What to do, 'cause I don't like you and I don't trust you, and I feel like I'm always to blame in this kind of situations where I'm the one that's outspoken. And don't tell me that I'm wrong, I know I'm the good one. Because I won't just straight inside, lost my way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. Okay, okay, okay.
Can you plug me in? Can you plug me in?
Tell me what I gotta do to make you feel okay. Tell me what I gotta do to make you wanna stay. Tell me what I gotta do so you don't feel away. I only came it up, I don't wanna lay. Please tell me that fee, cause I don't wanna pay. For sure, I can tell in the way that you're watching me that you probably got something to say. Okay, by the way, I gotta going away. It's 20 degrees in New York, I'm headed to LA. For sure. I'm 20 I'm just trying to be great. For sure. This shit mind boggling, I ain't no potential late.
Oh my god.
Must be fake. She's trying to see who first, I ain't know this was a race. I ain't know you was the Jakes.
Okay, just to keep it face to face. Okay, I hear when you get it talking about all the money that I made. Okay, you act like gonna be different if I go up and make a move. Okay, and I spent enough time in the dark, I ain't get that feeling I'ma lose. Okay, but you been moving loose. I don't know why you pull up with your friends, I don't know what's on the choose. She come on ask me why I keep calling her sister because you make me snooze. I want it just like it was dinner, I promise I don't need a spoon. For sure, I'm off the so you know what I wanna do. For sure, I'm off the so tell me when you coming through. For sure.
through your speaker. Hey, give me the rhythm and make mash up the dance. Mash up the dance.
You must not know what you just started. Me and my go gnarly. You about this party. We gon' step on regardless. Get my coin and swipe that. Now the spirit to charge, making moves. I be really march. I got hands for it. I get bands for a show. He want chance after chance after chance. No, I keep saying free little folk. Do my dance on them folks. If it's up, it's going down soon as I land on them folks. I'm crushing. Don't follow the rules, I'm real. No, I stand out, I'm special. I'm stand up like head. Oh God, you a bum, you mess. Don't stall me, I'm pet. Lying in it, I'm red. I don't pick and choose, it's up with whoever. All my diamonds certain, and all these members 32. Smiling in my all your 32. CA doors open up for me. Hear the engine roar. Switch sport, I got somewhere to be, little baby. I'm important. It came with it. Yeah, that's my favorite. If he my only. I said no, but you my favorite one. Nah, for real. Yeah, Rick. I one. You mean? Nah, I can't make you mine, but I can make it. In them streets, baby, I'm a thug. I just threw 10,000 something ones in this club. I'm popping this so hard, cause I ain't used to. Deep ain't got no type, they want stupid.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me blessed. All these people with bad energy. Y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy. Bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised. Dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smelling as big as he ain't even got me, I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lot, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up. I got talking a wide selection. You trying to take my blessings. Yeah, whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling car get dealt. I'm taking my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Won't put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gon' be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed, when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spend that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my soul, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like 2 hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the way right now. When I get him, not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my eyes high. A million can tell you with the ball, you say no matter. What's up? Show my so job. I kid no big power. Now wisdom they make you they gotta. Shoka. I'm a little yosa. Sometimes I dey feel like Ibona in my head.
I was on the field. I was never playing for the under 18s. Now it's 18 carat, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your ID in my navigation. She your baddie got my validation. Say you on vacation, then we ain't got enough rotation. I'd rather fly you out to Niger, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably try to argue in the sky. Babe, I'd rather lie than see you cry. We can start a family, but you don't trust men. You had no father in your life. More money, less clout. The vibe ain't right, I told my brother, let's cut. Good karma, keep coming in clutch. They never hit me up when I was down with no luck. But now I'm up, so
make nobody stress me, I'm on the way right now.
Alright.
When I get him, not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my eyes high. A million can tell you with the ball, you say no matter. What's up? Show my so job. I kid no big power. Now wisdom they make you they gotta. Shoka. I'm a little yosa. Sometimes I dey feel like Ibona in my head. Paradigm my body. Make nobody whine me. To the most I need the more money. Kinja me ton jammy. In the toju mommy. Good energy all I need. You favorite pattern. I'm a yaran coming. Oh, you can bank on me. Every song is a bangani. Till eternity. Everything she not vanity. I put body joint for my sanity. Make a little basic calamity. Say I'm bringing love, the gravity. Jealousy, the jealousy. You see the signs, no be line, no be salary. Live on, no be parody. Live on, no be melody. Live on, hierarchy. I need you to be power. Now we don't need to make you Shoka. I'm a little sad. Sometimes I feel like it's gonna in my head.
So they're praying on my down, but I'm up still. Somebody go and find out how the ops talk. Before then it was judgment, it was God's will. Kids listen to me, taking it for gospel. They're praying on my down, but I'm up still. Somebody go and find out how the ops talk. Before then it was judgment, it was God's will. They're praying on my down.
grinding from the bottom. On my hands ain't no dirt on my body. With big body. It'll be a real big problem. Whole lot of pride. That's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way. You ain't built that way. I've been more in pain. Way to came broad day. Really short fuse. Had a long day. Body like wow. Like. Wait. You know I'm an east side. Big TD, step a whole rail. Dead. Top dog since top ramen now. Steak a lobster with a shrimp. Put a ribbon on it, get you. Real, never switch. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Came a long way. Been a long way. Real long way. And it's still that way. Still that way. And it's still that way. Broad day. Live that way. That way. Came a long way. Real long way. Been a long way. Real long way. And it's still that way. Still that way. And it's still that way. Still that way. Still that way. Still that way. Woo. 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 This not a drill. Bucket of ice on me. How should I chill? Watch how I know how I'm rocking. You know how I'm built. Still in the trenches. We out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The is fake. For real. Still that way. Run up if you feel that way. You can get this work, but the work don't ship, cause it really don't feel that way. Seen a whole lot of rapping and a whole lot of get chipped like ice. The price just went up, the checks come down from talking that spice. Talk to me nice. You know I'm an east side, big TD, step a whole rail, dead. Top dog since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp, bed. Put a ribbon on it. Real, never switch that. Came a long way. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way, and it's still that way, broad day, live that way, came a long way, real long way, been a long way, real long way, and it's still that way, and it's still that way, still that way, still that way, still that way. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who reppin' the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding in farms with bet if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. This is my city, we thank you for coming, we party at night and go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, we thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Streets. Yeah? L Streets. L Streets.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Yeah, I was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phones. Talk a little stop before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger fold. Never been played with, cause of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. Hey, hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more, I can skip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out of there, and hate about it, this enough to make it sick. I was laying out with the vultures, he wanna get closer, he wanna touch for some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all felt like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago.
You ain't with PNB Rock. You not with me. You from New York, you ain't with Boogie. When I see you,
yeah, this that siege.
Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Let me stop now. Only cause I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I take be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Baby, on my wrist, that's a bust down. We just go to out, that's a touchdown. Call it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that. Now on no static, can get tragic.
on no get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, he got magic. I don't cause they too fake. I with Boogie, I'm recording off of too fake. For a roommate, I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on the E-way. Landed 22 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HETF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 tray. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. Dirt, too deep. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when they come to defense, we got. And when they come to. They don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left from stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I be buzzed down. Oh, yeah, Fugazi left.
Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals. Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You look at Minnesota. They are a team that certainly got to feel pretty confident right now, having swept their last series.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game 1 in your building. I'm with you there. I think you got to give them the early nod as favorites.
Here's Edwards, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Here's Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Martin. Beal with it. Picked up by Edwards. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, he laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
All right, thank you, David.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Over Booker. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And out of his top of them, that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And the basket by Edwards.
Already finding the spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Ball inside. Booker, right side. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
Here's Conley. Pass to Randall. Here's Edwards. And Durant sends it back. side, Martin. Back to Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant down low. And the shot goes in. KD's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Edwards. And Bull sends it back.
Great defense from Bull, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
Outside for KD. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Oh, here's Edwards. That one misses.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And here's Booker from the arc. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. To the paint. Conley. Here's Gobert. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Eyes yet again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, KD. That's the 3 fly. Randall grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Conley. Beal with the block. They retain possession. It's deflected. And stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant? I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
For Minnesota, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. That one is off. And he sinks the second. Jones with it. 35 seconds left in the first. Outside, O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Reed misses.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Dunn right side. One second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding up. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The Suns shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Jones. And so here's Phoenix. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Beal. Over to the left wing. Richards, no good. McDaniels in the post. Another shot. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. McDaniels got his second bucket.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Pass the gun. Now here's Beal. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Edwards inside. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Pass to Richards. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Richards. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards at full speed.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Beal. 5 to shoot. With the drive. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall down low. No good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Outside Beal. From about 16. Bank shot. No good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Beal with another miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Gobert can't hit. Phoenix leading by 8. Pass to Jones. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's DiVincenzo. Comes up empty down low.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
They double team KD. Pass to Martin. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Richards got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Down low. Here's Reed.
Oh, man.
And he jams it with authority.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Booker going to work inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Dunn. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Durant down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Edwards with it. Now Beal defending to the middle. Gobert double teamed. Plays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Durant, that's good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Randle outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know, you look at guys like Randle who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The pump fake is a great equalizer.
Both free throws good from Randle.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Booker driving the lane.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Here's Edwards. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Minnesota, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. Beal taking his time here. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Timberwolves trailed by 12. Randle outside. Nice defense from KD. He's feeling it. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Conley's shot is off. Suns leading by 12. Here's Bull. Still yet to score. Martin with the bucket.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Outside Conley. And Bull sends it back. Outside Martin. Inside. And it's Durant missing. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Timberwolves trailed by 14. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Stolen by Durant. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. So it's the Timberwolves now. Nice move. Out to Conley. Stolen by Durant. Left side Beal. Fires from deep. And the Suns miss again.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Here's Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
One-on-one fast break. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Suns leading by 14. Beal gets a wide-open look. Phoenix, no good that time either. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Bull. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. And then Durant with the dunk.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Timberwolves trailed by 14. Randall down low. He's got 6. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. No good on that one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Edwards inside. Great D that time from Beal. Phoenix leading by 14. Here's Booker. Pass to Mark. Outside for Beal. Tries again. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Both good from the line that time.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Now, here's Dunn. .152 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's KD. Gobert knocks it away.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Timberwolves trailed by 14. .136 left to play here in the 3rd. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Pass to Dunn. Outside Durant. Out to the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution. Richard.
Here's DiVincenzo. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Can't get it to fall. Here's Jones. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And that one falls for Jones. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Alexander Walker on the wing. The rebound by Richards. Phoenix leading by 15. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Misses from short range. So it's the Timberwolves now. From deep three-point land, DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here are the Suns now. Here's Booker. Off target at the rim.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Since his college days, DiVincenzo's really refined his handle. That's a sweet move right there.
Jones, no luck. Timberwolves trailed by 13. Pass to Garza. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Richards. Reed with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's DiVincenzo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Richards, no good. Minnesota with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the shot goes in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight. Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Edwards looking it over. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Randall. And it's KD with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 11. Here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant nails both of them. Timberwolves trailed by 13. Beal with the block. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Pass to Bull. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. And it's Martin picking him up. McDaniels with the ball. Here's Garza. Banked in off the glass. Garza's got 6 points in the quarter. Phoenix leading by 11. Durant wide open. He fires. That's good. And Zobel with the assist.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And here are the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Puts it up from 12. And they get it back. And here's Conley outside. Drops in the tray.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For three, Edwards. And it's Durant with the rebound. There's Beal with the three. Good on the triple.
Staggering accuracy from Beal. Goes up from deep range and makes a tough shot look easy.
Edwards. Mr. Gobert. Up top, Edwards. Second chance shot. And Bull sends it back. Durant for three. Carries it from three-point range. KD's got 27 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Suns.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game two with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Phoenix controlling this game. Allen outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. They set the screen. O'Neal misses. Right side, Edwards. Here's Richards. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs.
money in my hands. I'm in Gucci in a bonnet spinning bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love her or they hate her? Either way they spinning bands. I could really give a long as you know what's up. It's Dolce, Miss D-O-E, Don Dada. You notice me. They like Dolce, you the Lulu, you a loose screw. She really giving in a voodoo. She swapped the old for a say new. She while she watching Hulu. Wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake blood, fake.
It's round 2 of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. A matchup between two Western Conference powers here in Game 2. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Taking a look at the Timberwolves.
Now their backs are up against the wall. They can't afford to go down 0-2 at home, no less. I want to see some fire from them tonight. They'll need it to even things up.
On the wing, Durant. And he goes right over Rudy Gobert. Slams it down.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Edwards. Bradley Beal puts it in. Booker for 3. Randall pulls down the board. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Back to Edwards. Randall, left side. Good work defensively by Richards.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Edwards. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Here's Booker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense tries to stop Conley with a foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Beal gets the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Gobert. Richards pulls it in. The Suns lead by 5 to the paint. Durant with the bucket.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Booker. Oh, can't convert the 2-handed jam.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Edwards for 3. Richards pulls it in. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And the Suns making a change here. Phoenix leading by 7. Pass to Durant. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Edwards with it. And he makes it on the layup. Edwards got 6.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Beal right side. Durant's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The legs of Conley, they work just fine getting out there on that break.
Here's Dunn. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Beal outside. To the middle. Durant, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already, and some frustration starting to settle in.
The Suns lead by 5. Here's Jones. Reed with the rebound. 1:31 left in the first quarter here. And here's Clark for 3. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Unable to get that one. Phoenix with the ball. Pass to Bol. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, Coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averages 30 points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Phoenix shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards looking for an opening. Over Beal. Goes back up. In deep, Edwards drops it in. Edwards got 8.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it. Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Randall. Rejected by Bol. Here's O'Neal. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Up top, Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Durant. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
With 1 on the clock. And Randall with the layup.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Suns ahead, up by 6. Let's take a quick break. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what I love is that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo can't hit.
That's a rarity for him, especially against a soft defense.
Three-pointer, Beal. Reed with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's McDaniels. And he recovers it.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
To the inside. DiVincenzo lays it up and banks it in. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Beal's shot is good.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Over Jones. Count that one. DiVincenzo's got his second basket on the night.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Baseline try. Here's Bull. There's the drive. And finished off by Bull.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
That's tipped. And stolen by Clark. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels a screen. It's McDaniels on the wing. Down low. Here's Reed. The Suns clear it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Dunn outside. Bull with it. Clark covers. Back to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bull. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Phoenix leading by 6. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Edwards. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Suns leading. It's tipped. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Cody Martin.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
The first one falls. And Randall drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
The floater and the basket by Beal. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Check out Beal with the floater, beating the coverage with a graceful shot.
Left side, Edwards. Randall outside. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Now Edwards. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards from way deep.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
All right, let's find out some news on Devin Booker. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Phoenix's head athletic trainer. He said there was some strong pain in the chest area, especially when breathing in. Likely at least one rib is broken. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
The Timberwolves trail. And 1:01 left in the first half of this one. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Phoenix has possession. Whoa! Kevin Durant! Nasty!
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Here's McDaniels. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Randall. Rebounded by Dunn. Allen outside. Inside. Dunn outside. Allen outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
It's Beal on the wing. Jones from outside. Edwards pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Randall with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Outside Durant. Martin outside. Pass to Richards. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Now McDaniels. Back to Conley. Here's Edwards. Randall inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
He's off on the second. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Outside Edwards. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Here comes Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. On the take, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
And it's slammed in by Durant. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Richards. Offensive rebound. And that one is hammered home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's McDaniels.
Such an underrated defender. Kevin Durant affecting that shot.
Down low. What a throwdown from KD.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
And the second free throw is good. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
He gets it in there.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Free throw is good from Durant.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Hits both from the stripe. So it's Minnesota now. 4-point game. Doubled by Durant. Back to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Randall, good. Randall's got 10 points.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randall is a problem.
Richards. And Gobert with a block. DiVincenzo with it. Done in his pocket. Oh, Durant with a steal. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Clark outside. Pass to Gobert. Rebounded by Dunn.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Durant looking around. Dunn outside. Back to Durant. Out to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dunn outside. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Back to DiVincenzo. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. The game now all tied up. He's got 6.
But check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Beal left side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
And Beal doesn't shy away from contact, which is how he draws these fouls.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes both free throws. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Reed sets a screen. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Jones. And they pick up 2. And the Suns lead by 2. Here's Minot. It could go. And that's not going to go. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. He made a big impact. 52. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And here's Morris. Looks a mark. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Morris. Edwards gets the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Beal with it. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
Tries the spin move. Edwards. Can't convert off the spin. Phoenix leading by 4. Beal, that one's good. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe, but when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Morris on the wing. Pass to Dunn. Back to Morris. Up and over Conley. Nails the baby hook. And the Suns lead by 6.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
And Conley drops them both. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Richards. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Randall. The shot no good. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Morris outside. Back to Richards. Minnesota with a rebound. Randall outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
They double-team Beal. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Pass to Randall. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Timberwolves trail by 4. Left side, DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Back to DiVincenzo. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Free throws good from Durant.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Randall. No luck on that one. Solid defense from Bol. The Suns lead by 4. Pass to Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
Good on the second one. Minnesota with the ball. Now here's Edwards. The layup misses. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Down low. Randall deciding where to go with it. And that one drops for him.
Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments. That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
The Suns leading. Allen outside to the inside. Left side Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Phoenix making a switch here. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Edwards. Launches a 3, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 4. Here's Durant.
Just staying right on the ball there. Randall with a nice shot contest, making a difference at both ends of the floor. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Beal on the take.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Durant. Pass to Richards. 5 to shoot. For the win! Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Randall outside to take the lead. Durant pulls it in. Here's Beal. Pass to Durant. And stolen by Edwards. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. So good inside. And so Durant will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
Free throw, no good for Durant. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Free throw good, Edwards. So hits one and misses one at the line.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Pass to Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Outside Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Jones. Pass to Beal. From 8 feet. Here's Richards. Count it. And the Suns lead by 1.
Since entering the league back in 2012, Beal has really improved his passing, and it shows in his assist number.
Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Jones, his shot is good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Here's Edwards. Cash. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down the block.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Pass to Richards. Here's Durant. Checked by Randall. Outside Durant. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. That's an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. Here's Beal. The kick to Durant. To tie. And it's Durant with the finish.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here we go. Randall with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second. Free throw either. He missed them both. Martin outside. Pass to Iguodaro. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Conley with the ball. Now here's Randall. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Beal. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And so it's Phoenix with it. Now here's Jones. Pass to Dunn. Right side Durant. Outside Jones. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Richards. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
To the middle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Suns leading. Now Beal. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here's Edwards. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. And 1:01 left in the second overtime. Here's Durant. He connects.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding away the momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Gobert with a block. And now the T-Wolves on the break. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Here's Jones. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 6. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're trailing by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Beal's shot is off. It's Edwards on the wing. Can't hit that one.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
So Phoenix wins it, and this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs.
Looking at my life through different lenses. Back when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. The Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. Head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. Cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Earl Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Commaculation. Commaculation. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Commaculation. 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 Now. Commaculation. Commaculation. I don't like it. I love it, man. Congratulations. Have at it, man. It's there for you, bro. Congratulations. Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. I go like I got Fetty to fetch, refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own and I'm at the crib. And it's this new to your OG from the, but I'm still not out of the woods yet. Even though that I'm Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. BR, before rap, I was famous. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Congratulations. Enough money out here for all of us, man. Hello. Congratulations. Droopy on the beat.
Flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Oh no, baby, tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose the song. Oh, no. Freedom is the road. Oh, no. Coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh, yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Get your Singing tiny thanks and praises. Give Jah thanks and praises. Give Jah all the thanks and praises. Thanks.